Hey everybody, and welcome to round 19 of our Premier League predictions. This is our last set of games before 2026. Last week I beat my dad 16 to 10. That puts me 232 to 208 on the overall score. Let's get into this week's games with Burnley versus Newcastle. Newcastle losing to Man U on Boxing Day. I've gone with a 2-1 win here against Burnley. They weren't amazing against Man U, but 2-1.
I thought Newcastle played well against us. They just couldn't score. As soon as they got to the penalty area, they sort of lacked ideas. But against Burnley, you'd think a win. And like you, I've gone 2-1 Newcastle.
Next up, Chelsea versus Bournemouth. Chelsea losing to Villa, but who isn't losing to Villa right now? I've gone for 2-0 win against Bournemouth. Bournemouth just haven't impressed me.
Yeah, I'm surprised with Bournemouth. They could be drawn into a relegation battle with their current form, and with a couple of their players looking like they're going to be moving away in January. We shall see. Chelsea, so hit and miss, but they should be too strong for a struggling Bournemouth team. Again, same as you, 2-0 Chelsea.
Next up, Nottingham Forest versus Everton. I've gone with a draw here. I think both teams are similar right now. Everton don't have the greatest away form compared to their home, but I've gone 1-1.
I've gone 2-0 Forest, but Forest played well against City. A bit unlucky to come away with nothing. Everton seem to be struggling, like you said, away from home. They're not great. I've gone Forest 2-0.
Now, West Ham versus Brighton. We've both gone for the same score once again. I've gone 1-0 Brighton. This game, I'm just not sure how to predict either team. West Ham, well, they aren't doing great, so 1-0 Brighton.
Yeah, we do these scores apart, so we don't know we're copying each other. West Ham terrible. Brighton, they don't seem to be playing well, but they are still top half. So I've gone narrow Brighton win 1-0.
Now, Arsenal versus Villa. Last time Arsenal played Villa, they lost in a last-minute winner. I've gone with another Villa win here, 1-0, 12 wins in a row.
Yeah, I think they're going to end on 11 in a row. I think as good as Villa are playing, they're only playing a good 45 minutes. And Arsenal, they're beginning to scrape out some results after some poor performances. Home advantage. I think Villa's bubble has burst. I think 2-1 Arsenal.
And you, obviously played well against Newcastle, defended amazingly. Patrick Dorgu, round of applause. 3-0 here against Wolves. Can't see Wolves scoring.
Yeah, I can. It's not a case of I can't see Wolves scoring. Man, you're struggling to keep clean sheets, and against a better Newcastle team we would have conceded. But I think a convincing win. And Dorgu was a revelation on playing on more attacking role. I've gone 3-1.
Now, Palace versus Fulham. I've gone for 1-0 win here for Palace. Fulham, I'm not sure about them. They seem to be really hit and miss. 1-0 Palace.
Yep, Fulham are hit and miss, but the last couple of weeks, so are Palace. They're struggling. And as soon as that January transfer window opens, rumours will start flying again. I've gone one each, but I wouldn't be surprised if Fulham won that one.
Now, Liverpool versus Leeds. Liverpool, they're starting to find some more form now. I've gone for 2-1 win. I mean, I don't like either team, but I prefer Leeds to win. Unfortunately, 2-1 Liverpool.
Yeah, you've gone the same score. I've gone 2-1 Liverpool. I'm not sure whether Liverpool have found form or not, but they're grinding out results. So as good as Leeds are playing, I think Liverpool's going to edge it 2-1.
Now, Brentford versus Spurs. Spurs beating Crystal Palace, but I've gone for 1-1 draw here. Spurs still aren't convincing. So, one each.
Yeah, with Spurs unconvincing and Brentford knocking 4 past Bournemouth, I've gone for another Brentford win. It's Thomas Frank could be under trouble in the new year. I've gone Brentford 2-0.
Now to the final game, Sunderland versus Man City. Sunderland, as much as I'd love to see them win, I don't think they stand a chance against City. 3-1.
Yeah, I've gone City's power to overpower Sunderland. I think Sunderland are going to struggle with the length of the season, and as well as they've done, they're safe. They're not going down now with all the hard work done already.
Yeah.
So, but I think City are too good for Sunderland. With a convincing 3-0.
Thanks for watching this round of our Premier League predictions. Hope you all have a good new year, and I'll see you in the next one.